Shit happens. Shit happens all of the time. But what do when that shit gets in the way of your progress? When that shit gets in the way of what you need to do? Well, stick around because that's exactly what I'm going to talk about to you. Hey guys, JosephDiego here again. How's everybody doing? You know what? I have to share this with you because this is really, really important. And I love sharing my... Look, guys, we're here to grow together, right? We're here to grow. This is all about growing with JosephDiego, right? So we're here to grow together. And one of the best things that I do to help myself grow is take an inventory. Take an inventory, and I'm part of a fellowship. Some of you might know what it is. And it says, to thine own self be true. This morning it hit me. This morning it hit me that I'm full of shit. I am. It's a shame, but I'm full of shit. I really, really am. You know, now let's go here. What is there saying? Winners never quit and quitters never win, right? Good old saying, right? Everybody knows that saying. But here's the thing. Are you a quitter or are you a winner? Or are you the kind of person who says they don't quit, but you do quit? All right? Because here's the question. Do you have all the books like I have? Do you have all the videos? Have you attended all the webinars? Have you attended all the seminars? Have you invested into yourself and you're still not where you want to be? Well, let's put it this way. I was thinking about this again on my way in. I actually make these little chats that I make with myself, and I got to share that with you, some guys. Maybe I'll make it like a what they call those things. I forget what they call it. Forget it. Don't worry about it. It'll hit me. I'm gonna say it out of nowhere, right? If you're like me, and you have all these things, and you keep saying to yourself, well, I'm not giving up. I'm going to get another book. I want to go to another event. I want to go to another webinar. I'm going to join another. This method isn't working for me. I have to try something else. Well, maybe we really have to take a good look at that common denominator. Be honest with yourself and be, and this is what I did. You know what the truth is? I've got everything that I need to follow successful people and do what they did. But am I willing to do what they did to get there? You see, and we all know that. They say it all the time. Successful people are the people that are willing to do the things that unsuccessful people are not willing to do. And that's what happens, guys. And you know what? For some reason, we have a mental block. And when shit happens, it's like today, and this is what I have to share with you. Today, I got some real bad news at work, right? And the thing is that, I rely on my job. And there might be some layoffs coming. And it's not saying that I can't go back to work somewhere else because thank God, things are busy and things are really good. And I'll probably even make more money somewhere else. But it'll take away from my time to do this. And this is going to get harder. So on the way home, I'm thinking about this all day long. And now, when I get home, I don't want to do these videos. I don't want to sit down and work on my goals and on my plans. I'm kind of like pissed off and frustrated and disgusted. You know why? Because shit happened. But you know what? So what? See, this is what life is all about. Pushing through the hard stuff. Making, no matter what. Don't let anything get in your way. You have to push yourself. I can watch, I got my computers, right? You see them both. And I have a laptop upstairs. I got this pad that you guys see me making this video from. And all I do is watch motivational stuff all day long. First thing in the morning, I love Joel Osteen because I love the way he speaks. And then, because he kind of helps me wake up. He gets me wake up in a good state of mind, a good spirit. And then, from then, I go right to some motivation. And sometimes I sleep with a lot of motivation. That's all fine and good, right? But that doesn't do it for you. What does it for you is you. You see, circumstances don't make the man. Circumstances reveal the man to himself. And that's what's happened. The circumstances have revealed themselves to me that I'm lazy and that I'm full of shit. That I really didn't want to do the work. And I'm sharing this with you because I do want to do the work, but I keep letting things get in my way. I keep letting shit happen, which shit is always going to happen. And I keep letting shit happening become my excuse. So now we got to dig deeper into our why. This is where it really gets deep. Why are we doing this? See, because if I don't accomplish my goals, and don't get me wrong, life is still going to be good to me. My mother is still going to love me. My wife is probably is going to still love me. She will. My wife loves me unconditionally. My grandchildren are still going to love me. But we're still going to be in this house. And not that this house is horrible. All right? We're still going to be in this house, and my wife deserves something nicer. She's wanted it. She's given me her all in all, and she deserves more. And, you know, and I'll still have the financial struggles that I have because I still have too much month at the end of the money every single month. And that's another change that I have to make. And I have to find out what are the changes by being honest with myself. But my why is because I don't want to go with my song still inside of me, as Les Brown would say. I don't want to go and say that I was going to, and I didn't. You see, when I first bought this house, I told my family we were going to have a jacuzzi in the backyard. I never got that fucking jacuzzi, man. I told my son, my mother took my daughter on a cruise. And I promised my son that he would go on one. He's 28 years old now. His 18th birthday has come and gone. And I've never been able to get him that cruise. I've been on a few cruises and I've been on vacations and stuff. And life has been better to me since I've sobered up because I've made some changes. But I'm 57 years old right now and my retirement is horrible. You know, I keep taking money out of whatever money I have saved, used, and I'm not doing it right. And it's not that I have to wait till I start making more money. I have to start making better decisions right now. That's what it boils down to. I have to start now. But the thing is again, my why is my family. My why is my loved ones. That is, I love my family dearly. And I'm one of those guys who serve others. I love to serve others. And that's why I enjoy doing what I'm doing right now. Because hopefully I'm helping you learn from my mistakes. A wise man learns from his mistakes, but an even wiser man learns from the mistakes of others. And hopefully you can grow from listening what I'm saying through and what I've been through. See, I'm tired of being full of shit. I'm tired of having these big goals all over the place and not accomplishing nothing. I'm tired of, and that's kind of my why too. I'm tired of all my Facebook friends that I made from My Lead System Pro and from the network marketing companies that I've come and gone through, and these leaders that I've made promises to, and I broke promises, and I'm tired of breaking promises. I remember even telling Eric Worre that I was going to come back one day with 100 people. That never happened. I talk good talk. I got a good line of shit, really, and I'm good at bullshitting myself too. So I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm I gotta think of, like, sometimes I talk to people like that. Like, I'm a recovered alcoholic, and I help a lot of people in that drink. And it gets to the point that it seems like people don't want to get sober. So I tell them, why are you bothering? Why don't you just give up? See, I gave up. Even though I say I don't give up, I gave up. See, because if I'm not putting in the work, if I'm not making these videos every day, if I don't start making the phone calls, see, I'm building these muscles now. If I don't start making the phone calls that I need to make to build my business, if I don't start contacting the people that contact me, if I don't start talking to people like I should be talking to people, and showing the presentation and doing what I need to do to build my business, I may as well just say, oh, well, forget it. I'll go to my regular job that I have, and every few months I'll get laid off, and I'll get frustrated and pissed off like that for the rest of my life. I have an uncle, God bless his soul, he gave up on life. He gave up on life. He decided he wanted to sit home and sleep all day and collect welfare. I don't want to be like that. I'm not going to be like that. Thank God I have a good job, right? I make decent money. But There's so much more to life than living week to week. There is. And I know that we can help more people with the more that we have. The more we have, the more people we can reach. The more influential we become. And that's why I'm making these videos. See, I'm making these videos for you, but I'm also making them for me. The more I speak, the better I get. The more I speak, the more I get rid of the you knows. Because I say that. I know I say that a lot. I have to get I'm building my communication skills, and I'm doing it every day, but I have to do it every day. And this is what, if you're going through the same challenge, through the same struggle, through the same bullshit as I am, get over it, put on your big boy belt, and let's get to work. Because that's the only way it's going to happen. It's funny, there was a guy, I was prospecting him, and I got on the phone with him. He says, yeah, I believe in the law of attraction. I'm like, okay, good. I hope that stuff comes. But there's another part of the law of the attraction, you know what I mean? A body in motion tends to stay in motion. But a body in motion has to get in motion. That's the law. It's easy to fall downhill. It's hard to climb up the mountain. What are you doing? I'm tired right now. I'm shot. I'm exhausted. I want to go to bed. But this is more important than anything else right now. This is kind of like my recovery. I remember when I got sober and I had to ask a gentleman to become my sponsor. And I remember my friend Ricky Pete. And I says, Pete, would you be my sponsor? And he says, Joseph, tell me, what are you willing to do? And if I didn't say anything to that guy, he would have said, well, get him to find somebody else until you give them the right answer. Well, I have to say, look, the other day I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning for somebody else. Why can't I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning for myself, for my mother, for my grandson, for my wife, for my daughter, for my children? All right? You know what? This buddy of mine, my boss, he promised me work. He said he was going to keep me busy for a long time. I've only been with him a couple of months. I'm already hearing about getting laid off, and his Thanksgiving is coming. I got laid off last year, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. That sucked. I came home and my wife started to cry. So if you're tired of it, it's not what happens in life, but what you do with happens, right? It's not what happens in life, but what you do with what happens. If you're tired of the bullshit, you have you to blame for being in it. You're the one who has to get you out of it. I'm doing it. I'm going to do it. I'm making these videos. I'm making them every day. And nothing is going to stop me. Nothing. I don't care if I got to make them on an airplane. I don't care if I got to make them on the beach. I don't care if I got to make them in the shower. I don't care if I got to make them in the snow. I don't care if I got to make them in a hurricane. I'm going to make them. Podcast. That's what it was. You see, I told you it was going to come to me. Podcast. All right. So, and now you forgot about what I was talking about in the first place, right? But it came. So, that's what it is. And you know what? Just for those of you who are older, those things don't happen because we're older. Everybody, for some reason, everybody tells you, oh, you're getting old, you're forgetting things. Bullshit. We forget things. My grandson's 8 years old. He forgets things. My daughter's 30 years old. She forgets things. My mother's 70-some-odd years old. She forgets things. We all forget things. Okay? So don't blame it on that. But don't forget to take care of yourself. Don't forget to go out there and don't listen to the excuses. Remember, you're the one. Only you and you are responsible for your success. I'm not saying to go out there and do it alone. But you're the one who has to go out there, put in the effort. You have to make the contacts. You have to put in the work. You have to put yourself out there. Like my sponsor used to tell me, put it out there, kid. Or put yourself out there. I'm putting myself out there by doing these videos. And eventually I'm going to step up to Facebook. Eventually I'm going to be all over the place. I'm going to inundate the world. I'm going to do like, what's that other, Grant Cardone. You know, that guy's all over the place, driving entire Lopez. That son of a bitch drove me nuts, man. I said, get this guy out of here. Good guy, don't get me wrong, but I just had enough of him. And there's another program. Cardone, a couple of other books. I got his books right there. All right? Wonderful videos, wonderful tapes. I listened to them, and you know what I did with them? Nothing. I bet you just one book. I bet you I could just take one book out of that library, start implementing and putting in the work that I need to do, what it says to do, and I'll be successful. thing is, am I willing to do it? The thing is I'm willing to stop coming up with the bullshit excuses because shit happens. And it's not what you do. What happens is what you do when that shit happens. Take care. Stay blessed. This is JosephDiego signing out.